Now, when we do the question, that is the part you will actually understand what is convergency. Yes. So the question is the initial great circle track from A to B is this. So we're giving 2 points and we are given the great circle track. What is our method to do the question? We will first see which hemisphere the question is in. The hemisphere given is North Hemisphere. Okay, so I will quickly draw my Northern Hemisphere here. Okay, when I draw my Northern Hemisphere, I can find out the next step is draw my diagram. Okay. Okay, draw my diagram. How would I draw my diagram? Okay, why is this? Okay, firstly, draw the rhumb line because that is the easiest step. Okay, you can just draw a straight line. That is your rhumb line. Then I'll draw my meridians because meridians converge to the pole and we're talking about the northern hemisphere. This is my meridian. This will be meridian number 1, meridian number 2. After this, the next step is to draw my great circle track. This is my great circle track. Why? I'll explain you. See, what are we doing? We are going from left to right. Okay. What is given to us? Let's see. What is given to us? We are going from A to B. This direction is easterly. So for obvious reasons, this would be A, this would be B. And in this direction, the great circle track is given to us. The great circle track is given. We will always measure it from the meridian in a clockwise manner. This should be 060 degrees. Are we clear till this point? Is it?
Yes.
Okay. When we draw this, now we'll solve the questions. What is the question asking? Find the initial great circle track from B to A. So I need to find from B to A. I need to find this part. So I need to go from B to A. I will draw in clockwise manner my great circle. Okay. Why I'm trying this? Let me explain you. First, we went from A to B. A is our initial point. Okay. We started a journey from Delhi. We went to Mumbai. Now we want to come back from Mumbai. Now in normal in normal sense, okay, what we can do is we can simply take a reciprocal. Okay, suppose that this is 9 or 0. This is the easterly direction. I am going back. So of course it will be plus 180 because our angle is 180 degree. So this should be 270. This is obvious reasons. But there is a slight change when we talk about great circles and rhumb lines because of convergence angle. We all know that convergence angle we just studied. Okay, so if you want to solve this question, we will divide into 3 parts. Okay, from here to here, this is part number 1. This is then part number 2. This is a part number 3. Okay, let's try to solve it now. Finally, Nishita, tell me what is 3. Do you see it is familiar to you? What is this known as? This angle?
Convergence angle.
Exactly. Yeah, don't be confident. You know the answers. Third is the convergence angle, and in order to calculate that, we have all the ingredients. How? I'll just calculate it here for you because this is an example. Convergence angle is equal to convergency divided by 2. Convergency is formula is
change in longitude, sine mean latitude.
Yeah. I'll write m latitude. Okay. Okay, this is divided by 2. The change in longitude, who will tell me what is the change in longitude? Let's take the coordinates here so that it makes easy. Okay.
12.
12, good. this is 10 degrees east. So we just found out this is our Shillong is equal to 12 degrees. So 12 divided by 2 into the sine of mean latitude. Now we have 40 and 50. So Nishita, what will be the average of 40 and 50?
No, 40 and 50. 40 plus 50 by 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What is it?
Wait, one sec. $45. Sorry, I took so long.
Arey, it's okay. ABCD also once we learn now. This is ABCD only. So this is 6 into sine of 45. So take out your calculators, calculate sine 45, only 1.414. This should come around what? Tell me the answer.
4.2.
4.2. Nishita, are you getting the same thing? Okay. So we'll average it out to 4 degrees. Convergency angle is given 4 degrees. So I'll write it 4 degrees. This is the first step. Second, this is the third step. Second is this line. Now, just tell me if I have a straight line, what is the angular difference? This angular difference should be 180. So I'll write it here only directly, 180. And with the first part. In the first part, if you see, this first part is also known as rhumb line track. Why? If I start from my meridian number 2 till the rhumb line track, whatever the angle is made, this angle is known as rhumb line. Now, who will tell me the definition of rhumb line?
It is a curved line on a globe.
Rhumb line which cuts all meridians at equal angles. Okay, that is a definition. Please remember this line. Okay, this is the highlight of this chapter. Rhumb line is a line which cuts all the meridians at the same angles. So if I can calculate this rhumb line somehow, okay, over here or here, anywhere, I will get my rhumb line angle. So in order to calculate rhumb line, we'll go to point A. See, I already have my convergency angle. This is how much? 4 degrees. I already have my great circle track. So my rhumb line angle would be this in total. So 60 plus 4 equals to 64. As I told you, rhumb line angle remains same. So one already given rhumb line is 64. I'll add all of this. 180 plus 64 plus 4. I'll get my answer 248. Zubair, understood?
Yes.
Okay. Nishita?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Okay, let's move forward. This is the simplest question you'll get from this chapter to calculate the rhumb line bearing. And